Another exciting opportunity being offered to rural Manitobans through the use of new communications technologies are applications capable of providing them with similar healthcare services as those currently being offered in larger centres such as Winnipeg or Brandon. Dr. C.R. Norman of the Brandon Regional Health Centre explains.
X-rays are not made in the way they used to be with photographs and developing tanks and large flat films. They're now made electronically. And I'm sitting in front of a machine called a PAC machine, which electronically is a digitalized X-ray and stored on a computer. The advantage of this to everybody is the fact that you can manipulate the image. You can enlarge it, you can turn it around, you can do all things with the image. For me, as somebody reading the X-ray, but more importantly, the advantage for a lot of people is the fact that the radiologist who reads the X-ray can be hundreds, if not thousands of miles away. And this film is sent electronically over a broadband wave to that doctor. He then reads it, reports it, and sends the report back. And within a matter of literally a few minutes after the X-ray has been taken, somebody can be looking at it, confirming what is they're seeing, and either writing a report or, if necessary, phoning the doctor who's ordered the X-ray and saying this patient has a broken leg or they have something more serious going on. Another aspect of computers for an isolated community would be the ability to, again, get information quickly. At the moment I'm looking at a computer screen for our tracking service here in Brandon Regional Health Centre, the emergency department, and we can track where the patient is in the department. But an awful lot of other systems come up on the computer. We have the ability to go off here and go into another service which is put on by the Manitoba government, and it's the DPEN system, and I can obtain the results of any patient in Manitoba's last 6 months of medication that has been officially prescribed for them. So should somebody unfortunately come in unconscious, having taken an accidental or an overdose, I have a very good idea what they've taken. Now, that's one system. Another system is that, again, somewhat similar to what I mentioned about the X-ray. Lab results that have been obtained elsewhere can be quickly electronically sent to us, and we can actually get lab results. And the hospital here has got the Westman lab attached to it, and that lab services a huge chunk of Manitoba. And any lab results going out of that hospital can be obtained to anybody in that area. And this goes right up to the park and right down to the American border. So again, a system which can be used. There are neural systems that can be used to benefit isolated communities using modern digital technology and particularly wideband communications.
As we see, urban centres are beginning to provide an ever-increasing level of healthcare services to rural and remote communities. Aboriginal communities will benefit significantly as a result of the telehealth technologies. This is due mainly in part because broadband now allows for healthcare practitioners at a hospital to interact in real time over the internet with patients who are located sometimes great distances from the actual healthcare facility. Brian Schoonbart of Brandon Regional Health Authority shares with us the importance of broadband technologies and how they have played a significant part in their leadership role in some of Manitoba's rural and remote communities.
Just to give you a little bit of an idea of how important it is to us, probably I should break it down between voice, video, and data. In terms of video, we are using images more and more and circulating those within the Brandon Regional Health Centre on an ongoing basis. And we all know that videos take an awful lot of bandwidth. The second one is voice. We have just completed rolling out voice over IP phones throughout the Brandon Regional Health Centre. We'd like to go further than that at some point, but for now that's where we're at. Again, voice takes an awful lot of bandwidth. Thirdly is data. Data isn't as much as of a consumer of space as the images or voice would be, but it's still growing exponentially. With every application we bring on, there's more and more need for the the bandwidth within the organization.